Hello guys. This is a remake of the last video I made, which was the the stretch res. I noticed a lot of you guys had some problems with it, and for some of y'all it worked. And yeah, I'm gonna just remake this and explain it a little bit more better than I did in the last video. And yeah, so I'm gonna just show you guys again, but I'm gonna do it kind of fast. And if you want to watch slow, just go watch my last video, and then come back to this one. But yeah, so what you want to do is go ahead and search up run, and then you want to search up on that percentage local app data percentage again, and hit OK. If you could either just press F or scroll down, it doesn't matter. I'll press F. Fortnite game. It's right here. Go to saved. Go to config. Go to Windows client. Go to game user settings. Right click. Go to properties. Um, the read only, untick that, hit apply, hit OK, right click on it. Go ahead and hit Control F. You don't know how to do that, just go ahead on edit up here on the top left, hit find, and you want to find your res of your monitor. And if you don't know you don't know what the resolution is on your monitor, just go over to display settings, which you should know, but just in case you guys don't know, go over to display. If you have multiple screens, you should know which one it is as well. Um, but in case you guys don't know either, just go ahead and hit identify. And one is my main monitor. So yeah, just go down to display resolution, and you see all of these. Just look at the one that says recommended. It should be 1920, or if your monitor is different, then obviously it's gonna be different. But yeah, so I'm gonna close that out. You want to search up 1920, which is your monitor. I can't find any because I already changed mine's. So mine's is 1520. Um, so there is two. There's your. Oh, let me just go ahead and change this. They'll pay attention to this. Let me just go ahead and change this real quick. Oh my god, what did I do? Okay, there's four that you need to change, and just put the res that you want. I want 1520, so just go ahead and change these four. There's four of them, and there's another one over here. Once you change these four, I don't mess with the one that's at the bottom. Mine's just 1080. Just don't mess with that unless you know what you're doing. But yeah, so just go ahead, Control S, and if you don't know how to save it with Control S, just go to File and hit Save. And you can close that out. And you want to go ahead and right click, go to Properties, go to Read Only, take it back on, hit Apply, hit OK, and go ahead and close it out. And this is only for AMD. But yeah, so go ahead and open up your AMD. Oh shit, I don't think that was the correct one. Okay, is this one? Oh damn it. And yes, this works for any game, I believe. Yeah, it should work for any game. I don't know what that is. This is in the background. I don't even know what I just opened. My computer's buggy. Okay, I guess it's just giving a little restart. But yeah, so go over to custom resolutions, and if you haven't messed with this already, it should ask you to accept some things they say. If you have any, if you already tried it, just go ahead and delete it because we're gonna remake it. I don't know what this is. Okay, yeah, let's close this up. I don't want this. What is going on? All right. So just go ahead, create new, and in that folder that you just edited, um, whatever you typed in there, go ahead and change it. So I changed it to 1520, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 1520. Come over. What is going on? What is going on? All right. Go over to timing standard. Change this to CVT, and timing display should already be changed to the one you typed up here. But if it didn't, just go ahead and change it. Don't mess with anything else, and just go ahead and hit create. Okay, so once you have done this, go over to scaling mode and change that to full panel. And then make sure HDMI scaling is at 0. And okay, yeah, go over to display settings. Go down to, you see display res. Search up look at the res that you just changed it to. Mine's is 1520. Go ahead and click it. Hit keep changes. And close this out. And go ahead and restart. Once you restarted, just come back to this video. Once you restarted, just come back over here to AMD. And in the video and the comments, I noticed a lot of you guys it worked, and then there was a lot of people that it didn't work for. Probably could be because you didn't restart, or probably did work, but it would just change back to the regular black bars on the side. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see it, but I have them right here on my screen. But yeah, so once you restarted, you've already changed it and you restarted, come back over here, and right now you should notice your screen stretched once you restarted. So once you change this to the rest that you want, again, like it was 1520, close this out, restart. When you come back, you should notice that you should already be stretched. If you load up a game, it should work. But then I remember telling you guys that if you guys open Google or something, it would just go away. I found a fix for that, and it's literally the same thing. And just in case it didn't come out stretched when you load it up, I'm going to show you how to fix that as well. And everything's going to be through the same thing. So if it goes away, like the stretched, you're going to have to do the same thing. So I always recommend having AMD open. And yeah, so go on HDMI scaling. Right now, I haven't restarted. And so obviously I didn't load in with stretched. Go to HDMI scaling link, and let me try to, I'm going to show you all. Okay. Okay, alright. Let me explain this the best I can. So on HDMI scaling, if you go ahead and just hold it, I'm holding it right now, and you slide it to 1, you should notice for like a quick second, it would go stretch, but it just goes back to the black bars on the side. And all you gotta do is just put it back to 0 and like hold it. Like right now I'm holding it, just like throw it. And I'm pretty sure you guys can't see it on my screen, but right now it's stretched. And so when you're ready to go into the game, you could just minimize this, don't close it out, because you could have issues later on. So go ahead and open up your game, and for whatever reason it changes back to the black bars, come back to AMD and just put this back at 0 and just slide it again. And always have it at 1%. You could also do it at 5%, 7%. But the higher you go, you will see the black bars more. So just go ahead and slide it and throw it to 1%. And I have stretched right now. And yeah. What else? What other issues was there? So yeah, if it goes away, like I said, just go ahead and slide it and throw it. Oh, and I was gonna explain to this a little bit more. I was gonna explain this a little bit more better. So right now I'm holding this and I'm moving it like that. And this is not good because the stretch won't stay. So what you gotta do is just like hold it and throw it like that to like 1%. So as soon as you're about to throw it, just let go of it, and it should change to stretch. Keep trying. You should get good at it over time. I mean, it's not that hard. You should be able to do it on the first try. But yeah, if you just hold it and like move it like right here, like this, like how I'm doing right now, it's not gonna change. It probably would change for a second, but it would change back. So yeah, that's all you could do. Just slide it, throw it to 1, and that's it. Again, like for whatever reason you open Google or you open any app and it changes back, just put it back to 0, slide it again, and it's already stretched. Um, and there's this issue that I've also noticed while using this. I'll go ahead and change back to my regular res real quick. Another thing I noticed that you could be playing the game and all of a sudden you start feeling like really glitchy. Now there's no fix to that, and when you get that, you actually have to restart. But yeah, but it usually comes in like every, I think it's like every hour, every 2 hours, every 3 hours. But it's not something that happens often. It might happen, but it's gonna barely happen. But yeah. Again, if you guys have any issues, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to help you out the best I can. Um, like I said, I saw a lot of people that worked, but there was also some people that said it didn't work. But yeah, hopefully this helps y'all and it finally works for y'all. And if it did, just go ahead and like